Not much. Okay? You're not even like, well, you may have. No, I got up there. Things have been enough. The computer part working. But I waited for like a half an hour. They didn't know when it would be back on. I get up in the day and they have no power. Because even the traffic lights on with the intersection stuff supposed to wake down and the traffic light after were working. It's the one right where I could turn, it wasn't working. And I pull up and stuff and there's three or five seconds of somebody inside. And I asked somebody, I go over and again and asked somebody, when once again, are they not open? And said, nope, they don't have any power right now. So I figured I don't want to take no way because I'm going to take it for hours and still wouldn't come back on. So I figured, well, I'm just going to come on, go ahead and come home. So I didn't donate Tuesday or today, this week. Where you at? I'm home. Hello. Hello. Oh, there you are. You see, all I see was a red background with a little small picture in it. It was good. I slept. I went to bed at about 9:15, and I slept. And when I get up to a CR alarm right here, and okay, now I'm back to you. Hi, beautiful. Mm-hmm. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Oh, I got, yeah. I love you too so much. Forever, never, noise. I got online yesterday and was checking, like airline tickets and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not booking anything yet because I don't have the money to buy the ticket, but I was just checking around and stuff, and this one website that I thought was going to be the cheapest isn't. And we tried to do a virtual card. Put my foot rest up so my legs are resting. There we go. Now they're resting. And it was called ASAP Tickets. And I checked online. Of course, I called and was talking to some guy and stuff. And it was like a foreign guy and stuff. And I had a hard time understanding his English. And so I, went through all this stuff and gave him the dates, and because I had planned on leaving on Saturday, September 19th, and he said, well, I can get you a flight on the 18th that leaves out of Cleveland at 5:37 in the afternoon. I said, well, that'll work because I work that Friday the 18th, but I'll make sure I'm off by 1 o'clock, and then I can then I can come home, get my stuff and then drive to the airport. But and I didn't have the money. I was just checking on prices. I told him that before when I first was talking to him on the phone. I said all I'm doing right now is checking prices because I do not have the money yet to buy the ticket. So he went through all this stuff, and then checking, flights and everything, and it would be for there, it would be $1,914 for a round trip. And I've seen the advertisements on, things that, I get emails and, whatever, that you get a round trip to the Philippines for like $414. And I asked him about that, and he says, "Oh, well, that's probably from like somewhere like in California to the Philippines. So all you'd have to do is cross the ocean." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, then you guys need to advertise that that's from California, not from, I'm almost on the East Coast. You know, it's Ohio, and the only other state east of me is Pennsylvania, and then the Atlantic Ocean. So there's only one state between me and the Atlantic Ocean. So I said, basically, I'm on the East Coast. And he said, well, that's from like California to Philippines. That's the closer. So then I did a search then because I didn't get anything. Hang on a second, I gotta get something to drink. My mouth's drying out. And I put my cup over there by the sink. So let me put this in the holder and I'll go get something to drink. Yeah, yeah, my mouth's drying out. Yeah. Yeah. Water. Okay, I'm back. And I got some water. Yum, yum. There. Uh-oh. Is that the milk you bought yesterday or whatever? Isn't it warm now? Oh, it's water. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Ah, you're trying to fool people. Uh-huh. It's like, people will take and they'll have it something empty, like that or whatever, and they'll, people that drink, they'll pour like, you know, beer or wine or something in it, and and they'll take a drink in front of people, and people think, oh well, it's just whatever's in it, soda or milk or whatever and stuff. That's what's in the bottle, but that ain't what's in the bottle. So some people try and trick people by doing that. Yum 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 yum. You're yummy. That a new shirt? I've never seen it before. Or a new top? Yeah, is that new? I've never seen you wear it before. Of course, you don't have it on right now. You just have it up over your shoulders. Nah. Yeah, I've never seen you wear it before. Oh, it's new. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say I never saw you wear it. So, yep, it's new. Yeah. Whoa. Nice, sweetie. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. Mm. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Forever and ever noise. Nah, nah. And but yeah, then I I just did a search online. I typed in cheapest flights from Cleveland to Davao City, and I found one. It was for Alaskan Airlines. Well, it was the Alaska Airlines that would fly me from and it would fly me from here to Seattle, which is on the west coast, right, north of California. So and it's two stops. So I'd fly from here to Seattle. I'd have a layover there, and then I'd fly from there to Manila. So no, actually it's three stops. Yeah, because it would be here to Seattle, Seattle to Manila, then Manila to Davao City, and it was only 1,100 and some dollars. So it's a lot cheaper than the $1,900. Yeah, and yeah, yeah. I'm just checking and stuff right now. And actually, what I'm going to do is I feel I got online. I got an email um, from no, I went into my um, Atlas credit card and I wanted to transfer my pay, every 2 weeks from my main, bank account to this credit card. And so I printed out the form that's got the account and the routing number and, and a voided check, and stuff on it. And I'm going to give it to Melanie this morning, and then she can fax it to our, corporate office. That way, starting with my next paycheck will go into that rather than my bank. It'll be loaded onto my card rather than go into my bank, and then I'll try and not use any of that money at all. I mean, the only thing I may use it for is to put gas in my car when I need it. Because right now I got a quarter of a tank of gas, so that'll last me for a few days just driving, here in Wooster only. And of course, it'd be enough to get me up Monday, to get me up to Medina to get Plasman back. And of course, I plan on going Monday out to uh, that OARDC and filming, the roses and everything, so that way I can post it on YouTube. Because I haven't posted anything on YouTube for a month now, so you do it all the time, but I don't do it all the time. But I know you're trying to get, more viewers. I totally understand that. So, but, huh? Yeah, yeah. And then when I'm there, we can go live together. Yeah, we can just set the camera up, and so it's facing us, with a nice background and whatever and stuff in it, and just be talking to each other and talking to the camera, the phone and stuff, just record something, together, and and then you can post it, huh? Yeah, yeah, because it's my YouTube channel, so get going. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm getting ready to go, so we need to say goodbye. Yeah, it's the blind stuff. That's what's blocking it. Okay, 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 hon. I gotta go. It's 6:36. So I love you, and when you go to bed, you sleep well and sweet dreams. And I'm scheduled 7 to 2 today, and I'm sure I'll be there past 2 o'clock. So I know you'll be in bed. So I will, and I will be careful when I'm driving. So, okay, I gotta get going. So, one, forgot this. One, uh, I almost forgot this. Two, and three. Yeah. Okay, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you so much. Forever and ever and always. So, okay, I gotta go. So, bye bye for now. I will, hon, and I love you. Okay, bye bye for now. Love you.